Are you sure?
I'm not recording.
Okay. Well, we're going to learn about blood osmolarity and BUN. So, I didn't have a handy dandy notebook like Bree did, so we gotta work with what we got here. So blood osmolarity, the normal lab values are going to be 280 to 300 mmO per kilogram. So blood osmolarity, the job of it, I put a little asterisk by it, is going to measure particles in the serum / your plasma, which is in the blood, and it's going to measure those dissolved particles rather than just the random particles floating around. So, the more osmolarity you have, think of like you have a thing of lemonade and you're gonna put the powder in it. So it's it's like those particles within it. If you add more water, you're gonna eventually dilute it out. Or if you add too much and not enough water, you're gonna have too much. So that kind of goes into if we have a decreased blood osmolarity. I put BO. It doesn't mean body odor. Sorry. I just got lazy and didn't want to write it out. So having too little of blood, like our levels are too low, we can be overhydrated. And also we can have SIADH, which is a
It's not a sneeze.
It's not a sneeze. I had to cough. Sorry. It's the syndrome inappropriate of ADH, so your antidiuretic hormone. So meaning your diuretic hormone is secreting not enough because we're holding on to all the ADH, or we're not holding on to enough. So we're losing way too much urine. We're we're way too hydrated. We're peeing way too much, and so our blood osmolarity is going to be low, our BO. So with our BO being high, we're going to be dehydrated, which would make sense because you have way too much of that lemonade concentrate within your water. So then that would obviously mean you're dehydrated. Also hyperglycemia, so that is going to be like with diabetics, like your sugar is going to be too high. So think of it again with that lemonade concentrate. You add too much sugar and you don't have enough. Like you have the right amount of concentrate, the right amount of sugar, the right amount of water. It tastes perfect. Well, with hyperglycemia and being dehydrated, we're going to have way too much of that lemonade concentrate, and we're going to have way too much of the sugar and not enough water, and it's not going to be very tasty. At least to me, it wouldn't be very tasty. So that is going to basically be your blood osmolarity. It can help kind of detect a lot of different things. It's not just used for telling if you're dehydrated or overhydrated, but that's one of the bigger things with it. So then next we run into BUN, or as you could say, blood urea nitrogen. So blood urea nitrogen in your BUN, the levels are going to be 10 to 20 milligrams per deciliter. So your BUN is going to basically your BUN. I like that so much better. It's going to see how well your kidneys are basically functioning. So your BUN is, it's going to see like the concentration of urea that is in the blood. And what urea is, it's a waste product of ammonia detoxed in the liver. And then it's going to be sent to your kidneys to get out of the body. And I drew my little kidney beans here. Not an artist, but they're not bad. So your kidneys are going to filter out hydrogen ions, the urea, and then the creatinine, which we just talked about, which creatinine is going to be the waste product of muscle breakdown. So you don't want to have the muscle breakdown, and that is the creatinine explained. So with a low BUN, you can have liver failure and malnutrition, which remember I said your BUN is going to see like the urea that is in the blood, which if you have too much or not enough urea, which is from the liver, if you don't have enough or your liver's not functioning properly, then that can affect your BUN. And then it also malnutrition, because think if you're not getting the proper nutrition that you need to keep your body moving and functioning, it's probably not going to end very well. And then to have an increased BUN, you can have renal disease, renal failure, either way, and then dehydration. So being dehydrated, you're gonna have probably way too much of all that because you're trying to keep on to the urine that you have. You're trying to keep on to everything to keep your body in a normal homeostasis. So, and then renal disease, because those kidneys are probably not working as well as they should to get rid of the urea and the nitrogen. So that is your blood osmolarity and your BUN. Thanks for learning and learning with Kenny.